It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. They're taking a shot on this first play. That's caught at the 25. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Play straight ahead, and the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. Williams throwing on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
On first down, they'll run. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Complete to Justin Jefferson. A gain of 12 on the play. It's now 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go. 77.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throws caught. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. And with that touchdown catch, his 23rd of the year. He's equaled the NFL record held by Randy Moss from that phenomenal 2007 campaign with the Patriots. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Got to think that that, in part, led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's going to be okay.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing from the gun here. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. And 30. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down.
Ready, set. 17 at the Bears' 37-yard line.
Go!
Back to throw now. Dump off, caught by his back. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 14-0. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long.
Hey, pass. Broncos. 18 Rattlers. Let go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
Feet nines, Kate. Feet nines. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nines move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
19. Get it. 18 Cardinals.
They're going to try to throw for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Williams off the play fake. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Third down, here's Williams. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh my gosh, I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. They get through quick. It's blocked. They got it. And he gets to it in the end zone. This is going to be a touchdown. The Vikings take a 20-zip lead. Oh, man, that was awesome, Brock. First the race toward the punter to get the block, and then another race to get on top of the block kick for 6.
And when you block that punt, Kate, you do have a numbers advantage and a ferocity advantage because you know you've got an opportunity to put points on the board as well. That group wasn't just satisfied to get home and block the punt. They want to put points on the scoreboard.
Set to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Williams from the gun. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Finds his back complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
To the air yet again, Williams. Rolling quickly, but it's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Headed out right. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Putting a receiver in motion. Fourth down, Williams. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings running away so far with a 27-zip game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. Second down now. They need 7.
Ready, set.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Throw momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down.
Ready, set.
First down. Williams to throw. Completed to his running back. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Here's Williams again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down. Again, it's Williams. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Cut out left. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 20.
First down, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready, set. Vegas, Vegas. Yes, 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 yes.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, has not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. They'll throw. Third and long. Flushed out of the pocket. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Bears 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. The tackle's made it to the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. They'll come out throwing. And this one is launched downfield. Caught at the 20-yard line. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Timeout called by the offense. And with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. See if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's a toss headed right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Working from the gun, Williams hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
They'll air it out on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Williams throwing on fourth. Taking a shot deep here. And he hauls in the interception. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Looking to throw here. Complete out to the right. Again, he's got room. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings tack on 7 more to their lead.
42, Bears 7. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Devin Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Give now to the running back. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
What is it up?
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
What is up?
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Out of the pistol, Williams. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran by the luxury, that's up the highest metric.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Plowing up the middle. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You could tell. Just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work, too.
They give it to him again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made.
A gain of 28 more yards. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. All set now. 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings continue piling it on here in the 4th. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings continue adding on to that lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Third down, here's Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Vikings take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First down now, ball at the 33. Blown back, it's the handoff. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
While that run may not remove the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Not Cowboys! Ready?
Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. Like you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He finds Odunze running the slant. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air yet again, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
What is up?
Here's Williams again. Hits him on the out route. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bears hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
1st down, Chicago.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. He's got room to roam. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Tag. 70. Check go.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's get ready.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on. Ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Viking 18.
First down, and they go right back to it. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up second and goal.
They're going to pass it here. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Vikings throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.